What's going on, y'all? Back at it again. So, this will be a part 2 to the last video I just did. So, as usual, I use profanity. If you don't like it, you don't need to be here. I say what I want to say and how I want to say it. I'm not a Christian. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. I'm none of that shit. However, I am a Moor. So I look through, I go through things through my lens as a Moor and as a veteran and other lenses as well. If you don't like it, you don't need to be here. You don't need to stay here. So, we're still on this oil shit, right? This whole Venezuela thing is about oil. Well, let's see if there's something else going on. Right? So my last video, I was saying, what if it's about, something else? What if oil is a code word? What about the children that are missing, but they're being found? Things like that. What about, I talked about the Epstein list. If you're just catching this video, I advise you to go to part 1 of this video. The first part. So I'm going to start this video off with what I think is a reason, or the reason, or one of the reasons, other than oil, because that's just a mainstream thing. Oil. I'm going to show you what another angle of this. So stop paying attention to that mainstream shit. So here we go. Again, this is through my lens. This is things that I find, things that I found, to give another angle. Again, if you don't like this, move on. However, I suggest you try to watch some of this video. It might catch your attention. It might, again, give you another angle. So here we go.
Can hardly wait to put forth all the evidence we have collected on Dominion, starting with the fact it was created to produce altered voting results in Venezuela for Hugo Chavez, and then shipped internationally to manipulate votes for purchase in other countries, including this one. It was funded by money from Venezuela and Cuba, and China has a role in it also. We have staggering statistical evidence. We have staggering testimony from witnesses, including one who was personally in briefings when all of this was discussed and planned, beginning with Hugo Chavez and how it was designed there, and then saw it happening in this country. As soon as the state shut down on election night and stopped counting, those are the states where the most egregious problems occurred. We also need to look at, and we're beginning to collect evidence on the financial interests of some of the governors and secretaries of state who actually bought into the Dominion systems to line their own pockets by getting a voting machine in that would either make sure their election was successful or they got money for their family from it. Well, for fraud this serious, I think even if the states are stupid enough to go ahead and certify the votes where we know the machines were operating and producing altered election results, then they will be set aside by the fraud also. I mean, we are talking about hundreds of thousands of votes. President Trump won this election in a landslide. Can hardly wait.
I found that there were about 25,000 ballots that were not printed from the official Dominion PDF ballot. In other words, the printing process, appearance, is completely different than what you would get from a first-generation PDF printing. We had approximately 25,000 ballots that were not created from the PDF, that is used for the election process. So in other words, the election provider comes up with ballots, and it's specific to a geographical area, because the person that lives in this neighborhood might not be voting for the same people that live in that neighborhood or another neighborhood. So here in Maricopa County, from memory, you had 5,012 or something like that, just over 5,000 different permutations and combinations to the ballots. Then that's multiplied by 2 because there's a Spanish version that's available for each one of these ballots, but it's the same ballot with the same people, just in a different language. So we've got we'll just say 5,000 different ballots for now that are created ahead of time, and those are created in PDF. Now, the big reason why is you have a third party send out mail-in ballots, so those have to be created in advance. And second, for your early voting, you have vote on demand. So in other words, even if I live way out in the corner of the county, but I work downtown, I could go to something downtown that could print my ballot from my area, and I could vote here. It's convenient. A lot of people do that. These PDFs are created in advance. They're obviously good quality PDFs, and when they're printed, they should look roughly or exactly the same. In this group of ballots, I find that the quality is severely degraded from what a PDF would be as if printed on demand, or if printed by your third-party provider who prints these all the time. I'm Eric Spakeen. I'm a forensic chemist and a forensic document analyst. That means I deal with all aspects of question documents, when they were made, if they've been altered, changed, or added to, and how long ink has been on paper. I was asked if I had experience in election matters to look at primarily printing processes, machine copied marks, CPS code, which is a counterfeit protection system. And I said that I did, and I traveled to Arizona with 3 other people from my office that I had. Number one is that there were a series of ballots that I examined the photographs of, and Dominion, as the election subcontractor, produced ballots for each of the zones or districts that were involved, at least in the area that I looked at here in Maricopa County. And there were 5,000 approximately, a little over, different ballots. As you know, in a state, there could be 2 different senator races. There could be 10 different House races. And all the permutations and combinations is what gives you the 5,000. So they create a final ballot for each one of these districts or zones or regions, so that when you go in and you give your name and it knows you're from this area, you would get this ballot to vote on all the issues that pertain to you, and only the issues that pertain to you. And I found that there were about 25,000 ballots that were not printed from the official Dominion PDF ballot. In other words, the printing process, appearance, is completely different than what you would get from a first-generation PDF printing. As you can imagine, the lines are perfect. So they're perfectly straight, no breaks in them, with circles or ovals as they may be, and they're a solid line. When I examined some of the early voting ballots and election day ballots from various polling locations, there were about 25,000 that did not have printing from this perfect PDF, as you would expect, but instead had breaks in all the same places around an oval. So you can look at one of the ovals and there are imperfections in the line, and they're in the same place on every single one of these ballots.
These 25,000 unidentifiable ballots alone represent over double the amount of Joe Biden's 10,457 vote mark.
In July of 21, actually before that, we told them in June, we told them that we suspected, from what we're seeing, 25,000 plus counterfeit, inauthentic ballots. That was early on in the process. Again, because of propaganda by the GOP's attorney, the GOP, other conservative operatives, they planted the seed inside this that you can't trust that, no, that's not it, etc. You'll hear more about it. But every one of the people up there knew this in advance, even of this hearing today. Now, the reason I bring that up is they had well over a year and a half to react to this, so it wouldn't be duplicated in 2022. But they didn't. They did nothing, and they allowed it. They enabled this to be done again.
I found that there were about
Bear with me, guys. This thing is taking a while to load up. Oh yeah, I'm not a professional YouTuber and all this shit. My shit is on the fly. I don't have everything sorted out. Right? I got an Alienware. That's why it sounds like it's taking off. I don't have a Mac. So
Can hardly wait to put forth all the evidence we have collected on Dominion, starting with the fact.
let's see if it'll work now. Well, anyway. You get the gist of things. Yes, y'all. Here I am. So you saw the first two vids, right? Is it about oil? Is it really about fucking oil? Really? Well, let's see if I can come up with another angle. Besides, what I just showed you, some videos, right? See what else I got for you. Let's see what else I can come up with. Let's see what else I got. Since people like to go by the main narrative and don't have the capacity to come from another angle. So let's see. Let's see. Oh, this motherfucker wants to start tripping. Let's see what we can come up with next. Well. Right Angle News Network says Maduro is about to reveal how he helped steal our election and flood our country with people sent in blue states for census manipulation. They captured him alive for a reason, y'all. If you think Maduro being captured by the U.S. is simply about oil, congratulations. You are yet again being manipulated by the mainstream media, who have never told you the truth once in your life. See? And this is on the 3rd. It's on the 3rd. I am now recording this past the 3rd. Okay? Wow. My last video? What? Did I put it out last night? Yeah. So that was the 5th. I didn't see this until today. If you think Maduro being captured by the U.S. is simply about oil, congratulations. You are yet again being manipulated. I'm not, see? How come I can find this shit? How come y'all can't find this shit? All you, awakened and spiritual and, your ritualistic motherfuckers. How come y'all can't find this shit? How come? What, you don't want to come at this angle? It doesn't draw views? No clicks? No likes and subscribes? I don't give a fuck about all that dumbass shit. Or you just don't want to see another angle. But most of you motherfuckers are smarter than me. You have more knowledge than me. How come I'm finding this shit? And for you liberal or Democrat motherfuckers, how come y'all can't, how come y'all can't just see that there's some funny shit going on? You hate this motherfucker that bad. You can't see nothing else. Even these super fucking smart, knowledgeable motherfuckers. You know, your fucking esoteric metaphysical motherfuckers. Right? But I guess I'm the fucking crazy motherfucker. I'm a coon and all this other crazy shit because I'm finding this shit. It amazes me. Motherfuckers know all kinds of fucking shit, but you can't come from another angle. Y'all know all this shit. You know about conspiracy theory, you know, conspiracy shit. You know about Anunnakis and all this other shit. But you can't find this shit. Because all the same it's about oil. It's a ritual. And you can't find this shit? You can't. That's fucking crazy. Right? Okay, so let's keep it going because I got some more shit. And I'm just doing this on the fly. Imagine if I was organized. I'd be fucking y'all up. And it's funny how I'm just getting like, at the most I'll get like 30, 40 views. You know, I guess people can't handle my profanity. They probably listen for like 2 or 3 minutes. This motherfucker's crazy. He cussed too damn much. You can't get past none of that shit. Or the shit, you know, it hits where it hurts. And motherfuckers can't handle that shit. So what we got here? Let's see what we got. I wonder if Maduro will now testify that the 2020 U.S. election fraud via voting machines, Smartmatic, runs right through Venezuela. And guess who's been laundering millions upon millions of taxpayer money through Venezuela for years? The UK. Where is Smartmatic headquarters? The City of London. How many fucking times have I said, you motherfuckers have no fucking idea where your tax money goes? You think it goes to little Ray Ray and little Pookeisha and all this other fucking funny ass shit. We was kings shit. Y'all think it's going to that shit for EBT. You think your tax money is going to the motherfucking police dude down the street that don't give two shits about you. He don't give a fuck until a crime is committed. In his eyes or her eyes. You think it goes to the firefighter. Then why the fuck are they paying taxes? You think it goes to the pothole in the motherfucking street or your infrastructure. If that's the case, why are these roads fucked up? Why is our infrastructure fucked up? Why is the cop beating your ass when you're supposedly paying their fucking paycheck? Why are they, keying on fucking you up? Looking to see if you got your goddamn seatbelt on and your registration is up to date. And you supposed to be paying this motherfucking paycheck. And then when you hear about motherfuckers on EBT and that's my tax dollars. No, the fuck it ain't. You don't know where the fuck your tax dollars go. It's telling you it's going to the UK. The time you need to fucking pay for fucking taxes is around the Queen's birthday, if I'm not mistaken. If it's not the 1st of January, some shit like that. See, that's how lost a lot of you motherfuckers are. You swear up and down your taxes goes to fucking what they tell you it goes to. They don't give you an itemized list. If you don't like how I'm talking, man, move the fuck on. Because if you ain't much grown enough to listen to people talk like this, I mean, how in the fuck did you get through life? You know what I'm saying? I'm Gen X. So you get over it. For all you pussy motherfuckers, you know, he cussed too damn much. Get over it. Anyway, back to this. It's telling you, they're telling you, and they're going to tell you, the 2020 election was fucking stolen. You need to watch, shit, I forgot the title of the video. One of my videos talks about the 2020 election. It's like the third or fourth video I've ever done. Questions you need to ask about Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. Is it questions about Kamala, this administration? Is it legit? Something like that. You need to watch that, because I show in that video Joe Biden never got 21 cannons at 3-second intervals. He never got 21 cannons. When the commander-in-chief, is a difference. Commander-in-chief, motherfucking president. One is admin, one is for the fucking military. When the military accepts the whole process, they give them 21 cannons at 3-second intervals. 4 cannons are laid out. 3 fire off. The 4th is for the misfire of the first 3. At 3-second intervals. Joe Biden never got 21 cannons. He got 18, which is a foreign dignitary or a funeral. And it was at Arlington Cemetery. So, the military told you, yo, this shit is not legit. This shit was stolen. We have now been invaded. But you can't fathom that. You can't fathom that because your funky ass is going to work. You're still bitching about Trump being the fucking president. You don't even realize you're at war. Then you're fighting for the immigrants. You're fighting for fighters that came through the fucking border. Some of these people are fighters. Some of these people are here to do damage, which they're doing. And damage comes in all forms. Look at the Somalis. We got to talk about them big foreheaded motherfuckers again. I don't give a fuck. Oh, they're melanated. We need to stick. No, fuck all that. You don't see us going to Somalia and stealing their motherfucking fake ass money. I don't give a fuck if it's fake or not. You over here fucking with our shit. Let us handle that. Here you come. Talking about you Somali American. You ain't no fucking Somalian American. You're a Somalian in America. You're a Somalian, a citizen of America. Trying to take my people's title. Get the fuck out of here. Let me go to fucking Somalia and talk about I'm American Somalian. They gonna be like, no, bitch, you're American. And let me try to steal their motherfucking money. Psh. What? They'll skin my ass alive. They'll fuck me up. Because, I mean, that's what happens wherever we go. When, you know, it happens like that. Not like that, but, you know, we go overseas. Motherfuckers coming to us because they think we got money. But you bringing your funky ass over here. Talking about African Americans and black and all this shit. And these dumb niggas here, they're black people. And guess what they do? Yes, I'm black. Yes, I'm black. Knowing damn well they know what black mean. And they came over here as white. That was a little tangent, y'all. Back to the subject matter at hand. We're probably gonna get back to that shit, cause it's all gonna come together. And you'll see why me and my sis from Surviving the Fuckery, we bitch about this shit. We talk about this, not bitch about it. We talk about it. We trying to tell you, you know, there's other angles to this shit. For some reason, y'all can't fucking fathom this shit. So let's see what else we got. Let's see what else. Let's see what else. I found some good shit today. I found some good shit. Let's see. So, let's see if we can expand this. So, you motherfucker, I can't read this shit. Let's see. Oh, that's too much. Alright, we'll just keep it normal for now. I'll read it to you. Why did Trump post this 2 hours ago? What happened in 2004? How is Venezuela connected? What's the real reason for the extraction? Extraction. That's a difference between snatching a motherfucker. Extraction, that means you needed to go. You called us and said, hey, I need to get the fuck out of here. Help! Right? Today is January 1st, 2026. This is CIA analyst Michael Schur, PhD, confirms. Do you believe votes were manipulated, changed electronically in favor of Joe Biden? And if so, how was it done? The Central Intelligence Agency toppled the United States government on November 3rd, 2020, live on national TV. Report: Dominion deleted 2.7 million Trump votes nationwide. Data analysis finds 221,000 Pennsylvania votes switched from President Trump to Biden. Where are you fucking ascended master motherfuckers at? Huh? Where y'all at? Where's your FBA motherfuckers at? That be scaring black people all the fucking time. They coming for you black people. Trump is coming for you. Where y'all at? How come you can't find this shit? How come I'm finding this shit? How come I find this shit? It doesn't make any sense. Because you know what? You just can't think of nothing else. If I'm wrong, and this just a way to, you know, they'll fall for this. We're really gonna fuck them up. But I'm the only one, and other people are finding it. But I'm, as a whole, all the people I listen to, why you not finding this shit? I mean, you motherfuckers are smart. You're very knowledgeable. I'm giving compliments like a motherfucker. I'm bigging you up. But how come you can't find this shit? There's a cat that I listen to, very knowledgeable. And I swear, like, this motherfucker is like up a Democrat's asshole. His thinking is like a liberal. Not saying all liberals are bad, but most retarded motherfuckers are liberals. There's some rhinos in there that are fucking retarded too. Stupid motherfuckers. And some of the titles he put up there, I'm like, oh, no. Let's see what else we can come up with. Let's see what else that I found. Some crazy shit. And imagine if this was about children and trafficking of people. But for what I could tell, that segment was already out. That was like the first things that they put out. And you motherfuckers still didn't ask for the Epstein list at that time. You didn't ask for it. Meanwhile, in the back channels, they're showing people that look way outside the norm. How they're trafficking children, women. And I just froze. Right? They're showing how people are being trafficked and treated. I saw some really crazy shit. And then all of a sudden these container ships getting stuck in the Suez Canal, hitting bridges and shit, getting stuck in the Chesapeake Bay. All kinds of shit. And it's adding up. And still, these smart ass people didn't think to put two and two together. They're really fucking with my shit tonight. But let's continue on before they really fuck my shit up and I gotta start over. So, testimony from multiple 2020 election workers find 17,327 deceased people's votes being counted, some born in 1900, and claims of massive data dumps of votes done remotely after a glitch occurred. The glitch is the steal, and just one of many techniques and layers to election fraud. Detroit's TCF Center contained backdated ballots and fabricated birthdays like January 1st, 1900 to outright obstruction of observers. The worst was a verified list of 17,327 deceased Michiganders. Now, in case you didn't know, this is actually a legit word, Michiganders, right? Or Michiganders, yeah. So each state is a country. If you were born in said state, that is your nationality. So if you were born in Michigan, you're a Michigander. That is your nationality. You're not a U.S. citizen. You wasn't born in D.C. So we're actually lying on our applications and shit. Because only United States citizens are within that 10-mile radius. And those are the people that's supposed to pay taxes. If I'm saying it right. I could be wrong. But that's what I comprehended through my research. Confirmed via obituaries who voted via mail-in ballots sent by Secretary of State Jocelyn Benson. These voters were over 80 dead before Election Day, yet their ballots were cast. Another poll worker's testimony claimed that at midnight, Trump was ahead 10%, an unusually high amount. But around 2 a.m., that suddenly changed. You notice this motherfucker talks in third person? She states her monitor went down. It totally rebooted. When it came back online, Biden had surged ahead. Unless you could tell me there wasn't a data dump, there wasn't a data breach, I don't believe that the numbers were true. She details processing 120,000 votes by midnight, expecting only 50,000 more. Yet overnight, the leads flipped dramatically. This is from the Trump. So I shouldn't get in trouble for reading this shit. Right? So, let's see what else we got. Let's see what else the fuck we got. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Let's get back to it. So here's the map, I guess, of the 2020 election. That's not enough for Joe Biden to win. Right? So you see all the idiots over here. Right? They voted fucking Democrat, put their retarded ass governor back in there, and guess what they did? Move their ass right to fucking Texas. Stupid motherfuckers. And who was up in here? Oh, the motherfucking immigrants took our building. Look. Because of that shit. Right there. The reason Democrats are losing their minds over Maduro is simple. The systems that made elections easy to manipulate are being dismantled. No more too big to rig. Honest elections are coming back. Oh shit. Oh shit. Honest elections are coming back, y'all. Let's see what else I got. Let's see. Because I think I got some good shit coming. I got some good shit. Here we go. Check this shit out. Check this shit out. Now, what the fuck is this? So, this says that look when you're an informant against the CIA for laundering election theft technology like Smartmatic and Dominion through Venezuela. Does that motherfucker look captured to you? Giving a thumbs up? Remember in the last video I showed, Happy New Year. And that's the same shit he was wearing. Where you smart motherfuckers at? I mean, this could be fake. Could be fake, right? See, I look at it from all angles. I admit, maybe I'm wrong. But you got motherfuckers that talk hot shit like they can't never be wrong. Like motherfuckers can't be like, well, what about from this angle? No, they don't do that shit. It's gotta be because they know what the fuck they talking about because they read a shitload of books. But they never give you, they only give you one fucking angle. They don't give you multiple angles. What kind of shit is that? I mean, if I'm listening to you, so what's the other fucking angle? I want angles. Don't give me one fucking way. There's never a one fucking way. There's multiple angles to this shit because you have an enemy. You have people trying to fuck you up. And they're coming from different angles. They're trying to fuck with you in so many ways. How do you fucking figure out what they're doing and how do you counter it? Right? Remember back in the 80s? Only a ninja could beat a ninja. You gotta be a ninja. Right? And ninjas are sneaky motherfuckers. And, I mean, they rarely, like, fight you face to face. They do trickery shit. And they're in the shadows. So guess what? Why are you gonna be a light being, a chosen one, when you need to take your ass in the motherfucking shadows? You need to be in the fucking dark. You need to see how demons work. You need to see how they work. You need to see how they get down. How you gonna beat them? But you think even motherfucking good people are fucking demons. That, like people keep saying fallen angels. How the fuck do you know they fell? How the fuck do you know? It's like people that do Bible verses and shit. You're casting spells. I'm going off of some other shit, but it'll come back together. Because you got these motherfuckers coming on YouTube and Rumble and all this other shit, talking all this hot shit, and they only give you one fucking path. They don't give you no other angles. Are you fucking serious? Like, I'm giving you this shit. It may seem like one angle, but I'm giving you a different angle to this whole shit, which everybody's saying is fucking oil. Even if that is the case, what's the other angles? There's more to it than fucking oil. We were fucking invaded. How come y'all can't get that through your fucking heads? Even my battle buddies can't even see this shit. Motherfuckers came through that border by the millions. That's an invasion. And you're bringing in drugs? I mean, shit that can kill millions. One little fucking pill. And then again, you got motherfuckers fighting for these fucking people. And then you see some shit like this. What? What? This motherfucker, he's safe. He's safe. You don't even know that's the real Maduro. You don't know. They could have taken this motherfucker out a long time ago, and this motherfucker been acting like him the whole fucking time. Gathering information. How is it y'all can't think like that? I'm not saying it's true. That's just the way I think. You're talking about people that's trying to fucking kill you. You're talking about people that's trying to... They put poison in the food, water, air, everything. Even clothes, fucking body wash, everything, right? Our fucking medicine is poison. But you can't believe these motherfuckers. You can't believe there's somebody out there trying to stop this shit. Maybe I'm just fucking delusional. Because I believe there cannot be total darkness. You can't just have total evil. I keep saying it. You just can't. But for some reason, even smart motherfuckers, even these knowledgeable, even these esoterics, even these metaphysics, they gotta bring the dark shit. It's only darkness. Why the fuck should anybody listen to you just to hear negative shit? Even though you bring in good information, then you spout negative shit. For fucking what? Why should I listen to you? I ain't got time for that shit. I need to get motivated. We're at fucking war. Right? Need to get motivated. But again, y'all motherfuckers just don't think you at war. And that's a problem. I need some motivation right quick. I need me some motivation. Let's see if I can get some motivation. Let's see if I can get y'all motivated. Let y'all see how shit gets down. You know? Let's see. We can get y'all motivated. One more time. One more time. Yeah, there we go. Motherfuckers don't come like that. You better watch out. Donald Trump's coming to fuck you up. So? So what? So? I'm supposed to be scared? Motherfuckers talk all that hot shit, but don't even realize they're in war. Crazy. Let's see what else we got. So, I just showed a military clip. So let's keep that going. Let's keep that energy going. How about that? Let's keep that going. So, y'all seen Donald Trump, you know, he does this shit. That's the Illuminati. So, the Illuminati. Within Illuminati means illuminate. That means to bring forth light. How do you call somebody evil that brings forth light? That's like Lucifer. He's the light bringer. But he's evil. But the Illuminati is evil. And it started from Ingolstadt, Germany, if I'm not mistaken. I drove to that motherfucking place. Ingolstadt, Germany in Bavaria. Close to Parsberg, Regensburg. I've driven through there. It's weird. Energy's weird. It's not a big city. Unless I was just on the outskirts of it. Very quiet. Yeah, very weird. Anyway, Neo's Bitcoin passport. It's the POTUS. Tip of the spear. Sign that indicates you are watching a military op. The Maduro extraction, help, help, was a rescue operation. He is singing like a canary about Dominion voting machines and cartel networks, confirmed today by Patrick Byrne. Remember, financial, pharmaceutical, banking, drug. What else? Those are law enforcement, government. Those are all cartels. They have cartels. Cartel networks. So guess what? If he was in the cartel, you best believe some of these politicians here are involved in said cartels or inside those networks. Oh, hell no. Fuck Donald Trump. It's about oil. What are you talking about? It's a ritual. So it's not a signal? It's not a signal? Now! It's a ritual. Fuck you talking about? Let's see here. I think we got another one besides that one. And there you have it. Look at that. There you go, Space Force. Look like Space Force to me. Look at that. These two are cousins. He was with her. Supposedly. Right? What else we got? And lo and behold, Maduro, hey man, I'm tip of the spear, bitch. I'm here to give you all the goods. How come I can find this shit? How come I can find it? Maybe because I'm a veteran. I don't know. And you got motherfuckers that talk shit about veterans. All these, you know, ascended motherfuckers and shit. But how come I can find this and come from a different angle? Everything is military. Your statutes and codes is military. Your government is military. Everything is military. Nothing can be done without the fucking military. Everything is military. If you were living back in the day that you perceived to be back in the day, and you were just living your life peacefully, and somebody came upon your land, your waters, guess what? Now it's military. It's time to get busy. And you know who was the most ass-kicking motherfuckers? Fucking farmers. Them motherfuckers take their tools and fuck you up. Most of the weapons are like edged weapons, like blades and shit. Fucking farmers. Fucking you up. It's military. The problem is you guys can't see that there is an adversary. The adversary, and you know what? You motherfuckers talk about the adversary all the fucking time. From the 90s on up. Motherfuckers was putting out, they're doing this, they're killing this, they're stealing this, they're poisoning this. You got motherfuckers trying to counter this shit. It's about oil. Fuck Donald Trump. Fuck all them. You can't fathom that somebody's trying to do something good. It could be just me. Maybe I'm wrong. That's just like if you believe in Jesus, how could Jesus come back to this motherfucker? Jesus himself could tell you, this shit is fucked up, I'm about to fuck this shit up. And you would defend the shit he's trying to fuck up. Because you wouldn't believe that motherfucker's Jesus. You wouldn't. You wouldn't believe that shit. You'd be like, man, get the fuck out of here. First, you'd bitch about, especially if he was the real one, you'd bitch about how he looked. Get this nigga out of here. Talking about some Jesus. But, you know, y'all can talk about chosen ones and M on your hand and the crescent moon, but you can't come from another angle. You can do tarot cards, but you can't come from another angle. You know, crystals. This is Shungite, by the way. And I'm not aiming this shit at one person. This is what I see on YouTube. You're indigenous. You're FBA. Oh, them motherfuckers. You can cancel Christmas on them motherfuckers. All you gotta say is black against black, and they fall for it. They fall for it every fucking time. Where you Hebrew Israelites at? I thought y'all niggas was like, you know, you had some insight. Where you motherfuckers at? I'm not talking shit. I'm just asking a fucking question. How come I can find this shit? There's other motherfuckers that, when they see my shit, they like, yeah, Tar, that's what I'm talking about. You want it. When I watch other people's shit, I'll be like, you can't, huh? What? You can't see this shit? You can't see this shit? Watch this. Let's see what else I got. Okay. I thought this was funny. So the caption was, Maduro sure looks a lot like Saddam Hussein. You know, all I need is a little piece of rubber masking right there. Let's look at his ears. Let's see. Let's see that. Nope, different ears. He got high blood pressure. I'll make sure Nope, my shit's good. They say if you got that little indentation right here in your earlobes, you got high blood pressure. See how his is like right here? That's high blood pressure, supposedly. So, right? Let's see what else. What else we got in this motherfucker? Let's see what else we got. That was the end of that. They said this motherfucker changed clothes 4 times within 17 hours. And this bitch has his thumbs up. Look at that. That's a dope outfit right there. I'd rock that. The outfit. I like that. I like this fleece top. I'd rock the hell out of that. And then, you know, he's got his, you know, his essays on. His Air Jesuses. Look, got on some Air Jesuses right there. You know, some sandals. Look like he's playing a virtual game right here. But I know what they're doing. They, you know, make sure he can't hear no conversations and he can't see where he's at. So maybe that's the real one. I don't know, because he looks kind of gray up here. And the other one's, well, he's probably real right here. He probably like, see this one, he's like, fuck. Damn it. This one. So they probably like, hey, you want our help, right? Thumbs up, motherfucker. So, there's something else I want to show you guys. I want to show y'all something. I'm telling you, y'all, you need to start looking outside the norm. And then you'll see some shit like this. What I'm about to show you. You see this right here? This is Ilhan Omar. I am on IMDb website. If you don't know what IMDb is, IMDb gives you all the movies and actors and actresses. So, Ilhan Omar was born on 4 October 1982 in Mogadishu, Somalia. She is an actress known for Maroon 5 featuring Cardi B, Girls Like You in 2018. Knock Down the House 2019. Jack Septic Eye 2012. Ilhan Omar was born 4 October 82 in Mogadishu, Somalia. She is an actress. It says she is an actress. What's that one motherfucker's name? Mom Donnie. Let's see. Zoran Mamdani. Zoran Kwame Mamdani is the 111th mayor of New York City. Right? Now, check this shit out. I thought I seen it on here. Damn, did they fucking... He's an actor. Right here. Director and writer. This motherfucker is an actor. It says it right here. Actor. Actor. Fuck you talking about, Tar? It's about oil. See, that's that stupid shit. That's that conspiracy theory shit. IMDb is not real. We need to fact check that shit. Motherfuckers are saying some stupid shit like that. Let's check Joe Biden. Hold up. Joe Biden. What? Why they got her right here? Angela Merkel. Check this shit out. Joe Biden became the 46th president of the United States on January 20th, 21. He is an actor. Known for parks and recreation. Oh, where'd my shit go? Motherfucker. Oh, here we go. Right here, y'all. Y'all see that? I don't want you to think I'm bullshitting. He's an actor. Right? He has been married to Jill since 77. They have one child. What the fuck? He has one child? Hold up. Hunter and... Well, he had one in the military. Thought he had more than one. He has been married to Jill. I thought he just married Jill not too long ago. There was another wife before that. So I thought. And she passed away. Oh, him and Jill have one child. And he was, okay, yeah. He was previously married to Nelia Biden. Okay, I got you. Damn, he married Alice Cooper for a long time. I mean, she favors, you know, they might be related. She looks like Alice Cooper. Let's check your boy. Let's check your boy. Let's see what's up with him. Who was... Okay, Oh! Got it! Producer. Actor. What the fuck, y'all? Fuck's going on? What the fuck is going on? Can one of you enlightened motherfuckers tell me? Is it the Anunnaki or the reptilians, the Greys, the fallen angels? What is it? What the fuck's going on? Three-Eye Atlas, climate change, what the fuck's going on? I'm curious. I want to see if this motherfucker's on here. Look at this shit. Actress. What the fuck? She was in 100 Days Out. So one of you motherfuckers gonna say, well, Tar, you know, they get invited to play these. You gonna try to legitimize that these motherfuckers are actors and actresses? That's like putting CIA agents in the government. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You know this. You know I gotta check this one. A former waitress, bartender. She's a writer and producer. Additional crew. What the fuck is additional crew? What is that? That's like the key grip? Let's see. Let's see. She's 5'4". She's my height. We can get it on. I'd bust that. I'd hit that. Maybe. If she don't talk too much. She ain't got no babies. Ain't that something? You can find information on politicians on IMDb. Ain't that some shit? And it's like an entertainment website, so. Who else? Nancy Pelosi. Why is this bitch on 30 Rock from 2013? She's an actress. Seriously, yo, what the fuck? I'm doing this shit on the fly right now. I'm not planning. I wasn't planning on showing all these people. I know for a fact Mom Donnie was one, Joe Biden was one, and I checked Ilhan after I checked Mom Donnie before I came on this video. So these other motherfuckers, if you're shocked, I'm shocked with you. Who else? I had somebody else. Damn it. You notice I'm doing all Democrats right now. Who the fuck else? Who the fuck else? Shit, I just had somebody else. Let's do Chuck. Chuck Schumer. Actor. Yo, that nigga's from Brooklyn. He look like he eat people. He kind of looks like Bill O'Reilly right here. No disrespect to Bill O'Reilly. Alternative names, y'all. Check this shit out. Alternative names. Senator Chuck Schumer. And he's related to Amy Schumer, that non-funny chick. Ew. Let's find out. Ew, yeah, he is. She's not funny. She's not funny at all. Just like that one dude, Seth, whatever the fuck his name is. He's not funny either. How much time I got on this bitch? Alright. Wow. Let's try. Uh-oh. Ain't nothing on Ryan. he was a JAG officer. I don't know why I thought he was, I knew he was military, but I thought he was, a SEAL, but I guess not. He was JAG. I might have got him mixed up with somebody else. Who else, y'all? Who else? Who else? Y'all want to do Donald Trump? Let's do Donald Trump. Now, the difference with him is he actually had a show. Yo, Boris Johnson. Oh shit. Nope, wrong one. I ain't had no porn shit up there. Nah. Excuse me, corn. Corn. You can't even say porn. Rodrigo Duarte. He ain't in that shit. Look at this cat. Donald Trump III. Donald Trump III? Interesting. Not defending Donald Trump, but he did have a show. And he did appear in some movies. If it's, you know, really him. But we know that's not really him right now. All them other motherfuckers, I ain't never seen them in no fucking movies. But, just to be fair, even Donald Trump has an actor. They all the other motherfuckers have their actors and actresses. What's that Revenge of the Ninja motherfucker? Cast. Arthur Roberts. I already got his shit. There he is. Let's check him. I wonder if I get copyright strike from this shit. There's Joe Biden right there, y'all. Y'all remember that movie? That's Sho Kosugi, baby. Y'all remember that? He was in Up in Smoke. Damn, he was in a good grip of movies. Recently, too. I guess after he did Joe Biden, he got some roles. Or did Jim Carrey take over? I wonder if it shows in here that he played Joe Biden. Damn, he was in Air America? Okay. Damn. I mean, motherfuckers. Shit. Damn, he was in The Fall Guy. Chips? Starsky and Hutch. He was on some shit I never even heard of. Barnaby Jones. The Rockford Files. Where have I heard? I remember the Rockford Files. Up in Smoke, that's Cheech and Chong. Big Bad Mama. He was in Freddy's Nightmares. No shit. Knots Landing. Doogie Howser. Alright, y'all, let me stop this shit. So, what y'all think about this shit? Am I tripping? Am I just, is it nothing that these motherfuckers are actors and actresses and shit? Let me make sure I ain't got no fucking mask on. Make sure I ain't no fucking clone. Shit, let me check my belly button. Yeah, I got a belly button. Shit. Man, do I have some more stuff? I could have sworn I had some more shit. Oh, yeah, I do. I do, y'all. I got some more shit. I got some more shit for y'all. Do I have time to show it? Let's see. I don't think I'm gonna show it yet. This might be for another video. But I hope you guys see where I'm coming from. It may not be about oil, you guys. I think we're at the part of the movie where they're gonna talk about the 2020 election. I think this is what they're gonna do. Because I think all that arrests and what they're doing to the children and all that shit, I don't think they're gonna do that. Other people have said they might not do it. And people that want to see it, they're deemed crazy. No, motherfucker, people need to see that shit. So they can shut the fuck up. And open their fucking eyes. I think my next video is gonna be how this shit is worldwide. What you're witnessing right now, what Donald Trump is doing, there's other people in different countries doing the same shit. People have immigration problems in other countries. The same shit that we got going on here. This is not isolated to just this fucking landmass. Somebody is sending people to other countries to do shit, something, to destabilize the local economy and the local population. This is an attack. Straight up. I mean, that's my opinion. That's an attack. You sending, if your people within your government is letting it happen, then those aren't your people. They're portraying to be of your people, but they're not your people. Why would you let some outsiders come in and have more resources than the people that are already there? You just let these motherfuckers come in here and give them all kinds of resources to you know, better themselves. And then you shit on the people that's been here, who has ancestry here, inheritance here, birthright here. That's crazy. You're not from here. You're not from those people. Even in Africa. Again, I listen to some very smart people. And they've even said the leaders in Africa from those countries, they're not African. They're Brits. Those bloodline families y'all talk about, yeah, that's what they fucking look like. You think they're pale skin. Well, motherfuckers ain't pale skin. You need to get out your fucking heads. Y'all think everything gotta be pale skin. It's white people, you're not white. Again, you're not white. Get it out your head. Black people, get it out your head. You're not black. Once you two motherfuckers figure this shit out, get out of that spell, and you'll really see what the fuck's going on. Let your egos go. Let your victimization go. I'm not gonna do that white guilt shit. First of all, you're not white, and who cares if you're guilty? If you're guilty, that's on you. Black people, I've been slaving. Reparations, shut the fuck up. You're not a slave. Slave is a people that you have no genetic connection to. They're pale-skinned people called Slavs. Slav is slave. It's not hate. It's what the fuck it is. And, you know, I've said it many times, and my sis Steph from Surviving the Fuckery has said it many times. People just don't like to hear this shit. Get rid of that black and white shit. Totally different ballgame. Different ballgame. And I don't give a fuck. I've seen some so-called pale-skinned motherfuckers. I saw a lady today. I was like, you might want to check your tree. Shake your tree. I bet you somebody looks like me come out that motherfucker. I bet you one of her great, I'll say fourth grandparent. Yeah, somebody tore her guts up. And the baby from that married a pale skin, but that shit is still there. You can see it. Some of y'all think y'all white, and you know, you look in the mirror, you're like, I must have Native American in my... No, you got nigga American. You got one of us. Because there's no such thing as a Native American. A kosher Nostra made that shit up. If you know what kosher Nostra is, you know who's kosher. Right? Oil. It's about oil, y'all? Okay. I wish I was a professional at this shit. I wish I could edit my ass off. I would fucking show y'all some shit. Or compile some shit. You know? I could... Yeah, I wouldn't say I could compete with other YouTubers. I would just be like, you still talking that dumb shit. You're not hitting it hard. I like try to hit motherfuckers hard with some shit. Wrong or right. I like that wow factor. I like that, damn, I didn't know that. Damn, you gave me some insight. I like shit like that. Because when I see shit, that's how I feel. Damn, I didn't know that. I love that shit. Because now I need to go research. I need to go find out some more information on that. I love it. I don't shy away from information. You know, even no matter how fucking crazy the shit sounds. Now, if it's like stupid crazy, I'd be like, no, it's not vibing with me. It's not calling me. And I think, I'm hoping some of y'all will get there. You know, whether you agree with me or people like me, or you don't like to hear we're not black and we're not white. You don't like to hear that people that look like me are from here. I mean, first of all, who the fuck are you to tell other people where they're from? You know what I'm saying? But just think about it. And it's not hate. Think about it. 10 million motherfuckers. How in the fuck do you take 10 million? Anyway, no, I'm not going to do that. I done said this shit so many times. If you don't like it, get over it. Get over it. And I mean, if you can prove what the history says is true, prove it. But you can't. You really can't. I mean, you can try to prove it, but somebody's gonna show you some other shit. And it's gonna be legit. It's gonna be some real shit. So I hope I offended somebody, because I don't give a fuck. I hope I give you some information or showed you some that you can look at things from another angle. I'm not here to influence. I'm not an influencer. All this other shit. That being said, stay away from negative people. Positivity as much as possible. Keep moving, even if it's slow. Slow motion is better than no motion. And if you're a chosen one, you got your M on your hand, you got the crescent, you know, okay, cool. But at least check from other angles. If you think there's fallen angels, where's the rising angels? There's got to be some rising angels, right? It's got to be a yin and yang. Don't just concentrate on fucking fallen angels. Where's the rising angels? Come on with it. Hope you enjoyed. Don't give a fuck if you like, share, subscribe. I don't give a fuck. Till the next one.